Hi, my name is Allegra Houston. Thank you for joining me for the Imaginative Storm Writing Prompt of the Week. My creative collaborator, James Nave, and I are in different places this week. He is going to be on his way to Manila in the next day or two, and I am in Lunenburg, Nova Scotia, about to start teaching a 5-day memoir workshop. So if you're interested in that for next year, check it out on imaginativestorm.com. We have a number of writing workshops, courses, retreats, and on Zoom and in person. Nave is in the middle of a 10-week, 11-session Write What You Don't Know Zoom course every Tuesday right now. I think they're on the third or fourth session this week. So, and the next one will start in January 2025. Moving all of that aside, you are here for the writing prompt of the week, and you will have to excuse the fact that this computer is sort of jouncing around a little bit because I'm in a hotel room in Nova Scotia and ready to tell you what we do on Zoom every Saturday and Thursday. And by all means, join us live yourself on Zoom one Saturday or Thursday if you like. If you join our mailing list at imaginativestorm.com, you will get the invitation. We meet, and it's free for an hour, a little longer on Saturdays because we tend to have more people on the call on Saturdays. And we write to a prompt. We write for 10 minutes, but our method, the Imaginative Storm method, involves a little bit of prep to get your imaginative intelligence firing before you start to write. So the way we do it is we offer a prompt, usually an image, and it is an image this week. And we will put it up on the screen for you, which is exactly what we do on the Zoom, and ask you, as we ask everyone, to write a list of words for 2 minutes. And I will time you. You don't have to worry about that. So just write a list of words, not joined up writing, a list of whatever pops into your head. It doesn't have to have anything to do with the image at all. The words don't have to have anything to do with one another. Just whatever words or short phrases, 2 or 3 word phrases pop into your head as you look at this image. Make a list. After everyone has made their personal list, we go around the Zoom room and ask everybody to contribute one word or phrase from their list, and we create a community list. And the lovely thing about that is it sort of functions as a kind of collective imagination. And the words kind of, play together. You can use them as you like when you write for 10 minutes. We'll talk a bit more about that later. And now I will read to you the list from this Saturday. I think there's some value to actually writing the words down as you hear them when they kind of go in your ear and out your hand. Something happens. I don't know quite what, but something does. But if you don't want to do that, that's fine. I will be putting the list up again onto the screen during the 10-minute writing time. So here is this week's list. Climate change strikes again. School's out. Red, beaming through. Bloodshot light. I'm stuck in a rut. Blue sky. Nothing but blue sky. Aging. Time warp. Make hay. Armageddon signal. Fire melt. Black licorice. No right turn. Permission slip. Bad heat wave. Nuclear meltdown. Half baked. Red Riding Hood. Accidents happen. Beyond makeup. Our decay. Hot signals. So that is this week's community list. And now you have two lists, and you can draw from them as you like or not as you write for 10 minutes, which is the next bit. So what we encourage you to do is not have any agenda about what you're going to write. Ask your imaginative intelligence to take the lead. Ask your rational mind to ride shotgun, to be a passenger, to not drive just for this 10 minutes. It likes to drive. Your rational mind likes to be in control. But when it's not the one in control, your imagination can play and be more free and surprise you. And those wonderful original phrases and images and insights, those come not because you think them up with your rational mind, but because you allow your imaginative intelligence to pop them out. And then you can catch them with your rational intelligence and write them down. So as you write for this 10 minutes, just let your eyes wander over these two lists of words. Find one that kind of hooks you and start there. And you don't need to have any kind of agenda of what you're going to do. You can write fast or slow, poetry or prose, coherent or incoherent, whatever you like. And just remember, the goal is not to pre-think what you're going to write, but let it flow as much as you can and surprise yourself. You can use as many or as few of the words from the list as you want. You don't actually have to use any at all if you don't want to. And see what comes out, see what happens. So your 10 minutes will start now. I hope you found that interesting. I hope you did surprise yourself. And know that if you found it more of a struggle to make your rational mind let go, it gets easier with practice. The lovely thing about doing this weekly is that, like any practice, you get better at it. It gets easier, it gets more fun, it gets more intriguing, more curious. You become more curious. And this is an insight we've discovered. When you're curious, you're not critical. And not criticizing yourself when you write, the dreaded inner critic, is a great benefit of this method. So the more you sort of lead with curiosity, you tame, retrain, whatever word you want to use, your inner critic, and start to appreciate and what you like in your writing more than criticize what you don't like. So the other great technique for making this happen is reading what you write aloud. And that's what we do in our Zooms on Saturdays and Thursdays. After we write, we break up into breakout rooms and read what we wrote to, 5 or 6 people. And because you only wrote it in 10 minutes, criticism is completely ridiculous. The only thing that is of interest is what you like, what pops, what people respond to. And you will find that as you read your writing aloud, you notice things that you wouldn't notice if you were reading silently on the page. You notice things that you like. You get a little rush of dopamine when you read out something that you like. And this is training your body, training your imagination and your rational mind to give you more of that. And this is also a very powerful way to turn your inner critic into something that supports and helps and guides you, rather than something that criticizes you and tears you down and stops you from writing. So even if you are alone as you're watching this video, put me on pause and read what you wrote aloud. It's not an empty room. You're in it, and you are your most important audience. So put me on pause, read what you wrote aloud, listen to yourself read it, feel yourself read it, feel yourself enjoy whatever it is that you like in it. Well, so I hope you did do that. And perhaps you discovered that you like what you wrote more than you thought you would before you read it aloud. And if you like it enough to share it, we have a place for you to do that. It's called the Circle. And this is a place where we post all of the prompts that we've done for over 3.5 years now. So you can also find a great archive of prompts if you'd like to do more, both here on this YouTube channel and on the Circle. And people post, they add what they wrote as a comment attached to the post of the prompt. So this is how you find the Circle. Here is how you get to the Circle community. Go to imaginativestorm.com, scroll across the top navigation, and you will see community. A drop-down menu pops up or drops down, and you'll see Imaginative Storm on Circle. Click on that, and that will take you to the community page, this particular part of it. Click on the image, and that will take you to the Circle site. If it's your first time, it will ask you to make a login name and password, but it's free. And once you've done that, you can explore the other parts of it in this left-hand navigation column, or you can just go straight to Prompt of the Week. And there you will find an archive of all the prompts we've done every week for more than 3.5 years now. And the most recent one is at the top. When you click on one, you'll see what it is. You'll see a link to the YouTube recording. You'll see the image, and you'll see the word list. And then you'll see, as you scroll down, you'll see what other people have written. Sometimes people upload an audio of them reading it, and other people can comment on what they liked about what people have posted. And if you go all the way down to the bottom, you'll see a box that says, "What are your thoughts?" And that is the place to type in what you wrote to the prompt. And as I said, please do join us one day in person on Zoom. It's Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific or noon Eastern, which is usually 5 p.m. in London. And Thursday is at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, rather late in London. But we find that people in the Far East join us on Thursdays because it's their Friday morning. So we have someone who joins us from Japan and someone who joins us from Sydney very often. So somewhere, wherever you are in the world, hopefully one of our time slots will work for you. And as I said, it's free. We would love to have you join us. Join our mailing list at imaginativestorm.com and you will get a reminder on the day. And you can also always find the Zoom link in the footer at imaginativestorm.com. You don't have to pre-register. You can just zoom in, just be prompt, be on time, because we start and we're together for an hour and then we're finished. When you're on imaginativestorm.com, you can also find out about our other courses, workshops, retreats, our books for writers. We just launched the Write What You Don't Know audio course. So it will be myself and Nave taking you step by step through all of the sessions of Write What You Don't Know. And you can listen on your favorite podcast platform and do it anywhere. So thank you for joining us this week. And we hope you'll be back.